Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, in the YouTube TV land. This is specifically for Mary Sinclair to do a slow version of the icosahedron. Uh, yeah, but first I'm just going to talk about the planes in 1 second. So, vertical plane, door plane. This is my high right, high left, low right, low left. Horizontal plane, table plane. Right forward middle, left forward middle, right back middle, left back middle. Sagittal plane, wheel plane, forward high, forward low, backward high. This is the fastest lesson in Laban ever. So here's the icosahedron. Let me just get that organized. Think of each plane like a piece of paper. It's two-dimensional. So here's my vertical plane. It's this way. These are the two top points, high right, high left, low right, low left. Here's the horizontal plane, the table plane. Think of it like the flat sheet of paper in here. Right forward middle, left forward middle, right back middle, left back middle. Here in the front is my sagittal plane. Think of it like a sheet of paper. It's flat. It's right there in the middle. Forward high, forward low, backward high, backward low. The more you can picture these integrated as sheets of paper, like, it's a plane. It's not a, so a dimension is like a line. A plane is like a flat surface, right? And in movement analysis, like these aren't pure physics because we're three-dimensional bodies. So you just have to infer that this is in movement. This is in space harmony. So we're going to go slow with the icosahedron. I'm going to go slow. High right in my vertical plane. I'm going to go from this to the back low in the sagittal plane. I'm moving back, back low in the sagittal plane. I'm going to take it forward, left forward middle in the horizontal plane. Then I'm going to go back to the vertical plane, low right. Then I'm going to take it to the sagittal plane, back high. Then I'm moving into the horizontal plane, right forward middle. Back to the vertical plane, low left. Into the sagittal plane, forward high. Back to the horizontal plane, right back middle. Oops, knocking over a painting. Last set of 3. Vertical plane, high left. Sagittal plane, forward low. Horizontal plane, right back middle. And I'm back to high right. So here's another way to think about it. This is cycling through the 3 planes. First, starting with the vertical, this is the A scale in the icosahedron. My first vertical point is going to be here. Then I'm going to go sagittal and horizontal. My second vertical point is here. Then I'm going to go sagittal, horizontal. My third vertical point is here. Then I'm going to go sagittal, horizontal. My fourth vertical point is here. This may be too much information. So if this is too much to think about, don't think about it. But if you can think in terms of these sets of 3, this is the way that the vertical plane is going to go from point to point. So my first point is high right to back low to left forward middle. That is a set of 3. Now the next set of 3, low right to back high to right forward middle. That was the second set of 3. Here's the third set of 3. Low left to forward high to right back middle. Final set of 3, the fourth one, high left, forward low, left back middle, back to high right. So if I want to do this the way that I just did that, my first point, this is the way it's going around on my right side in the vertical. If I was doing the left, it would be going the opposite way. So this is, for me, that is clockwise. I can think of my next set is going to be, my next plane from the vertical would be the sagittal. The sagittal is going like a forward roll. So my first sagittal point is going to be back here. My second sagittal point will be here. My third and my fourth, like a roll. Then, if we think about the horizontal plane, it's spreading from across to open. So here's my first vertical point. If you know the first point, you can then figure out the rest of the whole way. Here's my first sagittal point. I'm going to go this way with that. And then here's my first horizontal point. And then I'm going to open this out. So it's going to circle around that way. If I was on my left, all of this is going to be not exactly the opposite. So the left side, that will be the opposite. That's going to go, here's my first high left to back low to right forward middle. So my first point, and then my low left is going to be my second vertical point. So on the left, it's going this way, counterclockwise. The sagittal is going to be the same thing. I'm going to do a somersault through the sagittal. My first point's there, 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 there. The horizontal is going to start across. It's going to open out and take it all the way to the back. This may be way too much information, depending on how your brain processes. So if you feel like, oh, steamy and fighting with it, let it go, relax. Don't worry about having to know it. Let your body take it in how it takes it in. So I'm going to do the left side. High left, that's my first vertical point. Taking it back, back low, that's my first sagittal point. Crossing over, right forward middle, that's my first horizontal point. Second set of three, first vertical point, or second vertical point. Down here, low left, second sagittal point. Back high, second horizontal point, left forward middle. Now, I'm going to go down. This is confusing me. Da, 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 da. I've already confused myself. Let me start again. I'm just going to go till I get to my third set a little faster. So high left, back low, right forward middle. Low left, back high, left forward middle. Third set, low right, forward high, left back middle. Fourth set, high right, forward low, right back middle, back to high right. So my order of my first set of vertical is going like this. From my from my sagittal, I'm doing a somersault forward. And for my horizontal, I start crossed and then I open out. So it's really helpful if you're very clear on what the planes are first, but then we can move through it. I'll do this again at another time. This is a lot of information. And if you were studying the whole system of Laban Bartenieff movement analysis in the style that they teach it in the US, you would take a full year to be learning this material. So if you feel like, holy shit, what the fuck, pardon my French, it's intense. It's a lot of material. It's a lot to integrate. So when we get to that point of like, your nervous system starts to freak out because you're learning, your nervous system's freaking out because you're learning and things are changing. You're changing the neurons, right? You're changing the information in your body mind. So yeah, so be gentle with yourself. Take your time. And then suddenly you're going to go, oh, now I get it. So just trust that this is a long process of learning and it's a fun one, but don't like steam yourself too quickly, right? Like if you feel like you're getting to the point where, it's too much, just stop. So I mean, I play violin and when I'm playing with my boyfriend, I play violin not very well. When I'm playing with him, who's just a master musician, and I get to a point where I'm starting to feel tense and freaked out, I have to just stop, put it away, and take a break. So I recommend that with this system because we come to this point where the nervous system goes, oh my God, it's too much. Then just take a little break, ease back, go back in when you're ready. Yeah, we want to learn in a sort of balanced way where we get to our edge, we find that edge where we're learning, and then we, okay, we're going to let that process for a little while before we go back there again. Anyway, that was a ton of information. So take it lightly, not too seriously, have fun with it, play with it, maybe, find different ways of moving through those places. But if you can start to really figure out vertical plane, horizontal plane, sagittal plane, door, table, wheel, and then think of what are the 4 points for each one, it will make it a lot easier to work this material. That's it.